Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Happy New Year, Mr. Mayor.
Happy New Year, Mr. Clerk.
Mayor Pro Tem and District 5 Alderwoman, Dr. Estella Edwards-Shabazz.
Present.
Chairman and District 4 Alderman Nick Palumbo.
Present.
Vice Chair and District 3 Alderwoman Linda Wilder-Bryan.
Happy New Year, let's go.
Post 1 Alderwoman Carolyn H. Bell is traveling. Post 2 Alderwoman Alicia Miller-Blakely.
Present.
District 1 Alderwoman Bernetta B. Lanier.
Present.
District 2 Alderman Dietrich Leggett.
Here.
And District 6 Alderman Curtis Pertee. Mr. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you. All rise. I call this meeting of the Savannah City Council to order. Today is January the 8th, 2026. We are blessed to see a new year. Somebody should be clapping right there. And the time is 2:06 p.m. We want to welcome everyone that is joining us across our various digital platforms and right here in City Council chambers. Today's invocator will be introduced by 6th District Alderman Curtis Pertee.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It is a pleasure and honor. Usually Mr. Mayor would do that at the beginning of the year to inspire us with some new, fresh messages. But with that being said, loving, caring, artistically gifted, community-centered, a bridge builder between faith and people, a social justice advocate, a humble leader, and faith-centered are many words that I have often used to describe a man that is standing behind me that I'm proud to call my mentor, my guide, and my friend. Reverend Billy Hester is a native of Savannah. He received a degree in theater at Valdosta State College. He later received his Master of Divinity from Princeton Theological Seminary and served at Marble Collegiate Church in New York City. The Hesters moved to Savannah in 1991, and in 1993, Billy started serving the Asbury Memorial Church on Henry and Waters. Where's it at, Dietrich? Second District. Almost third. And Wesley Oak Church in Thunderbolt. Reverend Billy Hester led a unique church that developed God on Broadway. If you've ever had a chance or an opportunity to go out during October, you really should check it out. It's very unique. He's also developed several ministries, hosted numerous great guest pastors and speakers from different religions and different denominations. His messages are deep and rooted in the teaching of Jesus Christ through love. He and his wife, Sherry, have 4 adult children and a grandchild. You got one, right? You got one. I'm so grateful and honored and thankful to introduce him and welcome him back to this place at this time. How appropriate is it to introduce to you colleagues, friends, and community, Pastor Billy Hester. Thank you.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here with you today, and a lot of good positive energy here. So thank you for letting me be part of it. Will you bow with me in prayer? Holy, holy God, as we gather for this first meeting of the new year, we pause to be grateful. Grateful for this city we love, for the people who call Savannah home, and for those who offer their time and gifts in service to the common good. In this season of new beginnings, grant these leaders clarity of mind, steadiness of spirit, and hearts that stay open to new ideas, open to respectful collaboration, and open to the voices of those who too often go unheard. Where there is division, plant seeds of understanding. Where there is fear, grow trust. Where there is injustice, stir in us the courage to make things right. Remind us, Lord, that every decision made here touches real lives, children and elders, workers and small business owners, families who struggle and neighbors who thrive. May that awareness call forth our best selves And so bless this council with patience, humility, and integrity. Bless our city with safety and creativity and opportunity for all. And may what is begun in this room today help build a more just, more compassionate, and more flourishing Savannah in 2026 and beyond. With gratitude and hope we pray. Amen.
Amen.
God bless.
God bless. Let us honor our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all so much. You may be seated. Thank you so much,
Pastor Hester.
Pastor Hester. Thank you
Yeah.
for being who you are and what you mean to our community.
Yeah, those orange ribbons, sir.
Good afternoon.
And ladies and gentlemen, for us, this is our first meeting in the 250th anniversary of the founding of our nation. So a lot to come from that. Let us move through the agenda. First is the adoption of the regular meeting agenda for January the 8th, 2026.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Happy New Year, Mr. Mayor, and everyone
Happy
else.
New Year.
I would like to make the motion for the approval of the first item on our agenda, the adoption of the regular meeting for January 8th, 2026.
Second.
Been probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
I would like to make a motion for the next two items on our agenda for the approval of the minutes for the work session and city manager's briefing held on December the 11th, 2025 at 11 o'clock a.m. and for the approval of the minutes for the regular meeting held on December the 11th, 2025 at 2 o'clock p.m.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. We had an executive session today dealing with issues related to litigation and real estate. I asked for a motion to authorize me to sign the affidavit that our discussion was limited to those items and no votes were taken.
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Is there a second?
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. We're always very, very happy to see the 65th mayor of this great city within our chambers, and so let us salute Representative Edna Branch Jackson. Good to see you, ma'am.
Yeah.
And we know you're on your way to Atlanta. Be kind to us, and we know you will be. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we know that January is a very busy time in our city for a lot of different reasons. Chief among those is our Savannah Martin Luther King Jr. Observance Day activities. So we're going to ask the members of the Savannah Martin Luther King Jr. Observance Day Association to come forward as they announce the 2026 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Observance Day activities. And Judy Jones. Let's give them a round of applause as they come forward.
To the mayor, Honorable Van R. Johnson II, to the aldermen and women of the Savannah City Council, we appreciate the opportunity to speak before you today, really for two purposes. The first, of course, is our big event that's coming on January the 19th to ask permission to use the streets of Savannah for our annual parade. You have already agreed to that in advance. You've given us our permit, so we do thank you. And the second thing is to offer the events that we intend to present during the year, because it isn't just a January event, it's a year event. Before I begin, I'd like to introduce the other members of the Observance Day Association Incorporated who are here with me. My name, of course, is Leroy Burke III, and I'm current president. To my far left, I have Michael Cheney, which some of you may know.
Yes.
He's our chaplain. Next to me is, yeah, give him. Next to him and to my left is Judy Jones. You may know her too. She's the chairperson of our parade committee. To my immediate right is Tommy West. Tommy West is our vice president. He stands in for me, and he's going to be standing for me when he knows. Next to him, and I think everybody knows her too, is Carolyn Blackshear. Carolyn Blackshear is a president emerita of the Observance Day Association. And next to her is Tara Scott Brown. Tara is our, I guess, do-everything person. She makes sure that we have insurance and everything when we hit the street, so you don't have to worry about that, and we don't have to worry about that. Do we have any others? I think not. Okay. We've already had our Marshall's reception. That was on December 13th, 2025 at Overcoming by Faith. Our honorees for this year, and I can't neglect to mention them, our parade marshals are Leroy and Olga Williams.
Yes.
Our civil rights activist is Evelina Hoskins.
Yeah.
And our trailblazer is Moncello Stewart. And I'm amazed he isn't here because he's usually everywhere. I don't know how he does that. Our theme winners are, first place, Alea Daniels, who's in 8th grade at Isle of Hope. Her theme is A Fight with Courage, A Victory for Love. Our second place theme winner is Jayla Myers, an 11th grader at New Hampstead High School, Fight for Justice with Weapon of Love, Not Hate. And our third place winner is Mary Denard, a 9th grader at St. Vincent's Academy. If there is a dream, there is a way. As for our events, our citywide memorial service is on January 18th, the day before the parade, at 5:00 p.m. It will be held at First African Baptist Church, East Savannah, and the speaker is the Reverend Dr. Dante Wynn Kinley. Our jazz concert, which we don't actually sponsor, but we promote, because it's presented by the Unitarian Universalist Church on Troop Square. That's on January 19th at 2:00 p.m. following the parade. Our Express Success and Scholarship programs will be held on February 6, 2026 at Tremont Temple Baptist Church between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And though that is for high school students who need or want more information concerning education, health, and career opportunities. Our Business and Community Unity Luncheon will be held on March 14th, 2026 at 11:00 a.m. on the campus of the beautiful Savannah State University. Our speaker will be the current president, Dr. Jeremiah Worrell. Our Gospel Festival is on March 22nd, 4:00 p.m. Kingdom Life Christian Fellowship at 425 West Montgomery Crossroad. Interfaith Worship Service, which is one of my favorites, is on April 12, 4:00 p.m. at St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church, 624 Waters Avenue. It's my favorite because we get young children to come in and speak the words of Dr. King to the public. And it's just moving for me to hear those words come from young people. Our Community Give Back program will be June 6th at Mount Tabor Baptist Church at 601 East Henry Street. We don't have a time for that. I think it's going to be 4:00 p.m., but that's where it'll be. I would be remiss in not mentioning our sponsors. Our sponsors this year include Thankful Missionary Baptist Church, ILA Local 1414, St. Joseph Candler Health System, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Alpha Theta Zeta Chapter, Carver State Bank, Pittman Enterprises, Top Ladies of Distinction, and Savannah Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Again, I thank you for the opportunity to speak before council. If there's any questions you have, I will direct it to somebody else to answer them. Yes. Thank you.
We want to thank our MLK Observance Day Association. For many people, MLK is a weekday, a weekend for this dedicated small group of trailblazers. It's all year long. They begin planning as soon as their activities are over for the year, and they continue to do that, and so we appreciate them. I've been told that Savannah has the largest MLK parade in the country now. And we've held that distinction for many years, and for those of you who participated in it, you know it's no small feat. To have something that begins at breakfast and then ends sometimes just before dinner. But we want to thank you all so much, and then to that end, on Saturday at 3:00 p.m., as many of you know, this council voted to rename the Savannah Civic Center as the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Civic Center. And so you can clap for that. And so we are so pleased that the MLK Observancy Association has partnered with us and the Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance to do a dedication service to reveal the name, but at the same time, for many of you who've been around for a while, you remembered the services that occurred at the end of the parade, when the entire community gathered in the arena, and now the Martin Luther King Jr. Arena, for a service. And so we're going to go back, and we're going to go back to be able to look forward. And this will be an opportunity for all of us to be together. We're going to unveil the name and the commemorative plaque. We're going to talk about the history, and for those folks in our community that have history related to the Civic Center Arena, we want you to bring those, I think starting at 1:30 or 3:30 or something. We'll get that out. But we are just, again, very, very appreciative to the MLK Observancy Association and very appreciative of the work. And I will tell you, get your numbers now. Don't wait till the last minute. Y'all wait till Sunday night trying to worry these folk about getting their numbers. When can they get their numbers, Judy Jones? Starting on Monday. We know better, do better. It's a new year. On Monday. Where do you get your numbers from?
Office, 1206 MLK.
1206 MLK. Go ahead and get your numbers now. Please, as they say in the church, ma'am and sirs, don't wait till Monday morning looking for your number. You're not going to get it. So you just have to wait till next year. So there is a small matter that we have to address. This sheet of paper in my hand, let me see, Judge, I think it's properly executed, and I believe it is. It's a parade permit, because y'all can't have a parade unless we say so.
That's correct.
I like that. So what do y'all think about
Mr. Mayor?
this? Yes.
Pressure on him.
I would like to make a motion.
No, I'm not going. He's still a judge. I'm not going to put too much pressure on him. Judge Burke said you're going to get up off of him.
I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the permit for the Martin Luther King Jr.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded that we approve the parade permit. With our best wishes, and we're looking forward to January the 19th, 2026 at 10 a.m., starting at East Broad Street and Liberty Street, heading north on East Broad Street, east on Broughton Street, south on MLK Jr. Boulevard, and west on Anderson Street to disband. May it be a day on and not a day off. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Mayor.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hold that up, yeah. Y'all come on in. Make sure we get this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for all the work you do.
Thank you. And I'm going to offer special thanks to my representative on the council, Dr. Estella Edwards Shabazz, 5th District in the House.
That's right.
Oh, come on, not you two. Come on.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you all.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, for us, every year, 2026, at the beginning of the year, something strange happens in the atmosphere. For some reason, on the 13th, I can't use my internet. I can't get on, Mr. Melder. Something's wrong with it. It just freezes up. Everywhere I look, I see crimson and cream. I see beautiful women who are adorned with intelligence and great gifts. As a matter of fact, these are the children of those 22 who in 113 years ago, while loudly proclaiming intelligence is the torch of wisdom. And we are particularly blessed here in Savannah because, as I've said to those that need to hear it, that Savannah has the best alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta in the entire universe. So we're going to ask for Ms. Amaris Johnson, Southern Regional Director, Ms. Makia Davis, President of the phenomenal Savannah Alumni Chapter, and all the rest of y'all. Come on up. Alderwoman Linda Wilder Bryant, Mayor Edna Jackson, Representative, come on up.
I'm there.
All right, come on. You'll come here, and one of y'all can come here. Over here, there we go. I need you to keep you close, Madam Mayor. All right. I guess in January, all these employers just know that folks ain't coming to work, huh? All right. So I have a proclamation that reads as follows, and it's real small. Whereas Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, founded in 1913, is an organization of college-educated women committed to public service with a primary focus on the Black community. And whereas the dynamic southern region of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was established in 1926 during the sorority's 8th National Convention and stands as one of the sorority's original 4 regions. And whereas now led by Regional Director Amaris L. Johnson, we might be kin, and Regional Representative Noel G. Seymour, the Southern region has grown into the largest region of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, with a membership exceeding 25,000 sorors, organized across chapters in Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Florida, the Bahamas, and of course the best one, Georgia. And whereas among Georgia's 61 chapters is the distinguished Savannah Alumni Chapter, you clap right there. Known affectionately as the Pearl of the Hostess City, which was chartered on May 15, 1941 by 13 visionary women as the Beta Delta Sigma Chapter, and was renamed in 1957 to more fully reflect the community it serves. And whereas for nearly 85 years, the Savannah Alumni Chapter has upheld a rich legacy of service to the city of Savannah and the coastal empire, advancing a mission of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated through impactful programming aligned with the sorority's 5-point programmatic thrust: economic development, educational development, international awareness and involvement, physical and mental health, and political awareness and involvement. And whereas under the leadership of Chapter President Makia Davis, the chapter's more than 300 members, y'all got more than that. Yeah. Y'all like 900, 1,000, 500,000 of y'all, serve as dedicated service leaders, uplifting the community through academic and community service, scholarships, social action initiatives, and signature programs, including the Healthy Heart Tour, Financial Wellness Series, World AIDS Day observances, and robust youth initiatives, among many others. And whereas in anticipation of the Southern Region's historic 100th anniversary, the Southern Regional Director selected the city of Savannah as the site of the annual Georgia State Cluster, officially launching the Centennial Observance. And whereas as host chapter, the Savannah Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated will welcome more than 2,000 registered alum members from across the state of Georgia to the hostess city, further strengthening Savannah's proud tradition of hospitality, leadership, service, and civic engagement. Now therefore, I, Van R. Johnson II, Mayor of the City of Savannah, do hereby proclaim January the 15th through the 18th. I couldn't just do one day, I had to do a couple. In honor of the Southern Region and the Savannah Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated in the city of Savannah, Georgia, and commend the Southern Region and the Savannah Alumni Chapter for their extraordinary legacy of leadership, scholarship, service, and advocacy, and extend my sincere appreciation for their enduring contributions to our city, our state, and communities across the nation and beyond, and witness whereof I've set my hand and caused the seal of the city of Savannah to be affixed on this day. And we have some members of Team Savannah and also members of Delta Sigma Theta. Y'all can wave your hands. So be careful who you talk about. You never know. It might be a Delta somewhere. So, Madam Regional Director, thank you so much. Madam President, thank you. And we're excited because we know when they were here before, Madam Mayor, Delta's kind of shut down Savannah. Matter of fact, Delta's shut down wherever they go. We were in D.C. last year and you couldn't get anywhere. Mr. City Manager, if you want to buy something, you better buy it now. Because wherever the Deltas are, that's economic development for your city. And so we're going to be the best host. We're looking forward to them being here. We look forward to really kicking off our King Weekend with one of our most significant sororities in our nation. And so we thank you all for being here, and congratulations, and many more to come. We'll start with you.
We are so honored to be here in the city of Savannah, and our numbers have actually increased. We have over 2,500.
No more can come.
I know.
That's it.
Registered to attend. As a Georgia native, a Georgia peach, it is always good to be able to reinvest in the state that has given me so much. The Delta community extends far and wide, and I couldn't be more proud of not only the alumni chapters in the area, but I must mention the collegiate chapter at Savannah State University, Delta Nu chapter, and their contributions that date back to the civil rights movement and everything in between. So I just want to say thank you all for being great hosts, and we look forward to painting the city of Savannah red.
Good afternoon. Makia Davis, President of the Savannah Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. We would just like to say a deep thank you to Mayor Johnson and the City Council for this recognition. Just to let you know that we don't gather just to fellowship, but we do this to strategize and plan and look for opportunities to better serve the communities that we are within. So next week, when you see that sea of red, know that it's not all fellowship, but we are going to let the good times roll. Thank you.
And I'll tell you, there's not been a time in the 6 years I've been mayor, and certainly even before that, that we have not called on Delta Sigma Theta, and Delta Sigma Theta has not shown up. And so our queen is here representing the great Delta Nu at the Savannah State University.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Crystalline Jefferson. I am the reigning and roaring 88th Miss Savannah State University. And on the behalf of the dynamic Delta Nu chapter, I just want to say thank you, Mayor Johnson, the City Council, and those that have assisted us to having this wonderful cluster here in Georgia. We will take care of the city. We look forward to having an amazing time. And hey, let's have a great time. Thank you.
And I would be remiss if I did not allow Queen Delta around here, Mayor Edna Branch Jackson, to say something.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and members of City Council. It is always good to be up here in these hallowed rooms that we have here in the city of Savannah. I am just excited because the Deltas are returning to Savannah. And I want to say, as I always say, to our regional director, welcome to the hostess city of the South.
So we're excited about this, and so for those of you hear some rumbling going on, Alderwoman Linda Wilder Bryant. That's right. It's just the elephants. The deltas are in the building. So again, thank you all so much. We appreciate this, and we're excited about coming here. And I'm telling you, you're going to want to come back.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Because this is how we do it in the SAV.
That's right.
Thank you all so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And y'all are welcome to stay for city council meeting if you like. I'm going to push our Savannah Interagency Diversity Council recognition to our next meeting. There were some conflicts in schedule, but the Traffic Jam 2026 will be held on January 23rd to 24th, 2026 at Savannah State, so we will have them when our members can be here. And we have recognition of the graduates of our 2025 New Directors Academy Cohort 2. This was like a reality show for new directors. Mr. Manager, would you like to come up and introduce our new cohort?
I would. Well, I'd like to introduce Dr. Blaylock.
Yes, sir.
Well, why don't we get Dr. Blaylock now? Go ahead, Dr.
Council, Mr. Mayor, City Manager Melder, we are very excited to recognize our second cohort of our new Directors Academy. Mr. Melder challenges us that great public service begins with what? Great public servants. And so his investment in the new Directors Academy is the opportunity to help develop that through leadership development, conflict management, learning the processes of the city. And so this year's class represents individuals who hold the title of assistant director or above, lieutenant or above, or battalion chief or above for less than 1 year. And this year we also extended the opportunity for some rising leaders who are graduates of the Emerging Leaders Academy and wanted to participate. They have completed nearly 50 hours of training, and most importantly, they had to complete a group project, City Manager Melder, a group project. We all can look back on those days, but of course we want to focus on collaboration. And so, City Manager Melder, do you want to say a few words and we'll recognize them?
Thank you, Dr. Blaylock. You know, we've really been very intentional about creating leadership development programs here for Team Savannah to be able to extend and push the boundaries of their authority and learn to be and be able to exercise the leadership that they already have and show. And one of those ways is our new Director Academy. And something that you know, I told them at their graduation is, you know, for most of these leaders, they're early in their leadership and authority journey. They've been promoted into leadership roles. And something that is very important to us is to recognize that being promoted isn't a tap on the back. It isn't a pat on the back, it's a tap on the shoulder. And we're asking them to lead in new ways and to bring our organization and our city to new heights. Our organization is people-powered, and these are the folks who make decisions every day that are going to impact the lives of our residents, our businesses, our visitors, and all of our stakeholders. And I couldn't be prouder of the work that the new Directors Academy Cohort 2 has done, and they're raising the bar for Cohort 3, which is really phenomenal. And our organizational director, organizational development director, Dr. Blaylock, is world-class and is asked to present on our efforts at national conferences all the time. And she is really carrying the torch of innovation and professional development here at Team Savannah, and can't thank you enough.
Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, City Manager Melder, and I also want to thank Mr. Jeffrey Grant from Human Resources for his support as well, and of course our Assistant City Manager, Taffney Young. And now, as I call your names, if you'll step forward, we have Mr. John Anagnost from Planning and Urban Development, who was also in Leadership Savannah at the same time and became a new dad. Second time. Nicholas Alfini from the Water Department, Miriam Baker from IPA, Eric Chin from Real Estate Services, Elizabeth Shelley Clark from Special Events, Film and Tourism, Danny Caiello from Auditing, Dr. Ken Cunningham from SPD, Scott DeArmey from Urban Forestry, Torrance Garvin from Savannah Police Department, Katrina Hagan from Purchasing, David Higdon from IPA, Greg Jacobs from Savannah Fire, Jimmy Johnson from the Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement, Philip Kalakatonis from Capital Projects, Erica Kowalski from Finance, Robert Larry from SPD, Miss Miranda Lumpkin-Lotson from Economic Development, Tiffany Martin from Human Resources, Fonda Mason in Sanitation, Justin Miller, SPD, Katrina Myers, Neighborhood Liaison, Nyla Oliver, Sustainability, Jason Pagliaro, Special Events, Film and Tourism, Dana Purvis, Savannah Police Department, Ashley Reddix, Utilities, Christopher Talley, Savannah Police, Harold Taylor Jr., Transportation, Sarah Torres, 311 Action Center, Jorset Washington, Special Events, Film and Tourism, and Dr. Antoinette Williams in Human Services. And you can be assured that all of these leaders will continue to lead us in the right direction. Thank you.
Mr. Manager, let me give you my congratulations. I think one of the things I know particularly, Mr. Manager, before your employment here, my expectation of you was that we would continue to not necessarily bring in good leaders, but also to grow good leaders. And so you do that by being very intentional. You have been intentional and being able to not only find individuals who are willing to grow within the organization, but make sure that our success lies in our succession. And so I know most of these outstanding folks, and so the work that they put in every day, this was above the work that they put in every day.
Yeah.
This wasn't overtime. This was, I know, I'm sorry. But the fact is they have to want it. Everybody wants promotion, nobody want to put in the work. And so I just thank you for identifying these great leaders, and we know not only are they the city of tomorrow, they're the city of today. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you. Anything? Now back to work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get to it. Items number 8 through 11 on our alcohol license hearings. Item number 8 is approval of a Class E beer and wine alcohol license to Pankil Kumar Patel for Shady Food Mart located at 2215 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Automatic District 1. Item number 9 is approval of a Class C liquor by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to Gary Gordon for 520 Wings, a restaurant at 2701 Bull Street. Item number 10 is approval of a Class C beer wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to James Massey for the Laundry Diner, a restaurant at 1401 Paulson Street in Automatic District 2. And item number 11, approval of adding a Class C beer by the drink alcohol license with existing Class B beer manufacturing alcohol license to James Massey for Two Tides, a brew pub at 12 West 41st Street in Automatic District 2. These are public hearings that I am now declaring open. Now, does anyone have anything against any of these businesses? Going once. Going twice. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
I move that we close the hearing.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 8, approval of a Class E beer and wine alcohol license to Pankil Kumar Patel for Shady Food Mart at 2215 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Alderwoman Lanier.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I move for the approval of the Class E beer and wine. Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 9, approval of a Class C liquor by the drink alcohol license for Sunday sales to Gary Gordon for 520 Wings, a restaurant at 2701 Bull Street in Automatic District 2. Alderman Leggett.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I ask that we approve the Class C liquor by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to Gary Gordon for the new 520 Wings restaurant,
Second.
2701 Bull Street.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. I'll have a side of lemon pepper wings with that. Thank you. Item number 10, approval of a Class C beer and wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to James Massey for the Laundry Diner, a restaurant at 1401 Paulson Street. Alderman Leggett.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I ask that we approve the Class C liquor, beer, wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to James Massey for the Laundry Diner at 1401 Paulson Street.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 11, approval of adding a Class C beer by the drink alcohol license with the existing Class B beer manufacturing license to James Massey for Two Tides, and that's Automatic District 2.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I ask that we approve and add a Class C beer by the drink alcohol license to the existing Class B beer manufacturing alcohol license to James Massey for Two Tides, a brew pub at 12 West 41st Street.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Go be great. Moving to petitions, there is a motion to consider appeal by Ashbridge Incorporated concerning award of storm debris removal. This item has been pulled by mutual agreement of staff and the petitioner, and so they will come back to us if there's a need to. Okay? Thank you. No actions required from council. If we go to purchasing items, items number 13 through 16, is there any pullouts? Are there any pullouts?
If there are no pullouts, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the purchasing items, items number 13 through 16.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded that we approve 13, a notification of an emergency purchase for a switchgear control upgrade with Current Edge Solutions LLC in the amount of $566,473. Item number 14, authorize city manager execute contract modification number 2 with Great Southern Recreation for splash pads in Windsor Park and Daffin Park in the amount of $46,000. And item number 15, authorize city manager execute a contract modification to the existing services contract with Hazen and Sawyer PC for Georgetown Water Reclamation Facility Engineer Design Services in the amount of $5,315,000. You've heard the motion. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. And then item number 16, authorize city manager execute a contract for the Benton Boulevard resurfacing project with C.W. Matthews Contracting Company in the amount not to exceed $1,763,160. I'll need a motion and a second on that.
I'd like to make a motion as written.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Under boards, commissions, and authorities, Mr. Clerk. Thank you, sir. The council met earlier today to consider appointments to boards, commissions, and authorities. Under the Chatham County, City of Savannah Land Bank Authority, someone named Taffany Young for reappointment.
Yes, sir, I nominate.
Cultural Affairs Commission, there are 2 vacancies and 2 terms expiring. I believe we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually to consider. So we need to get to 4. So the 4 are Tarsha Bush, Simone Smith, Danielle Barboza, Dennis Murphy, Apollo Johnson, and Shakira Smith. I believe it was the council's will to reappoint the 2 that we had. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So we'll go ahead and we'll reappoint Danielle Barboza and Dennis Murphy. And then we need 2 more between Tarsha Bush, Simone Smith, Apollo Johnson, and Shakira Smith.
I nominate Tarsha Bush, please, sir.
Okay, are there any other nominations from this? We'll have to just vote up and down, so. Well, is there consensus on Tarsha Bush?
There is consistency, sir.
One moment. We good? Okay, so we'll add her. Now we need 1 more from Simone Smith, Apollo Johnson, and Shakira Smith. Ma'am? Okay. The earliest applicant would have been Simone Smith.
I nominate Simone Smith.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, I can go with that as well. Anybody have any issues with that? All right, so it'll be Tarsha Bush, Simone Smith, Danielle Barboza, and Dennis Murphy. All right. Moving on to the Greater Savannah International Alliance. We have 3 vacancies and 1 term expired. So we have Lillian Breitbart, Gregory Jackson, Nicole Wiggins DaCosta, and Austin Mallory.
Can we move on those 4?
Well, we're doing it now.
Okay.
On the Historic Preservation Commission, we are holding. On Keep Savannah Beautiful, we have 2 vacancies and 9 expired terms. We are placing Margaret Pringle, Shalonda Coleman, Margaret Pringle, Lillian Breitbart, Larry Ricks, Jaquan Oliver, Patricia McLeod, Peter Van Bruce, Shakira Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the 7 out of the 11. Moving to the Park and Tree Commission, we have 2 vacancies and 2 have reapplied, Jake Henry and Erica Archibald. We have 1 more, Larry Ricks, Eileen Baker, or Kathy. Oh no, I'm sorry, you did have Catherine, thank you, I'm sorry. So it is Erica Archibald, Jake Henry, and Catherine Erickson. Right, that gives us 3. For the Savannah Chatham Board of Health, we have Dr. Jose de Armatea de la Cruz, replacing Mark Douglas. Dr. De Cruz, right. We have on Savannah Chatham Historic Sites and Monuments Commission, we have Eileen Baker being reappointed and Chloe Kavner being appointed. Under the Savannah Economic Development Authority, Dwayne Stevens and Robert James. Under the Recreation Commission, we have 3 vacancies, Larry Ricks, Jaquan Oliver. We have 1 more, we'll go out for that. Savannah Zoning Board of Appeals, we have Michael Condon and Amand Turner, who are asking to be reappointed. And that is it. So I'll entertain a motion making those appointments. Mr. Mayor? Yes, sir.
Move to make the appointments on the board.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. And this is a public service announcement from Alderwoman Alicia Miller Blakely. Ladies and gentlemen, the work of our boards, commissions, and authorities are extension of the work that the city of Savannah does. You don't have to be on council to do city work.
Yeah.
And so please, you can go to our website, go to the clerk of councils, and you will see all of the boards, commissions, and authorities that we appoint for. We can't appoint you if you don't apply. And so we want you to put yourself up to be a part of the solution instead of complaining about the problem. All right? I did all right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, got it done. Now moving on to 18 under agreements. Authorize city manager to accept the second allocation FY26 Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act grant awards for adults, $656,783, and dislocated workers, $1,109,723 program.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
I move to adopt the agenda item as written.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 19, approval of a development agreement with VYOM 5920 LLC for 5920 Geechee Road in unincorporated Chatham County. They're requesting development agreement for property located at 5920 Geechee Road for 1.13 acres for renovation of expansion of an existing gas station.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
I move to adopt the agenda item as written.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Under real estate items, authorize city manager to approve an easement for Georgia Power Company at Daffin Park.
Mr. Mayor, move for the approval to authorize the city manager to approve an easement for Georgia Power at Daffin Park, 1401
Second.
Victor Drive.
Mr. Mayor,
Properly moved and seconded. Yes, ma'am.
may I just please add that Mr. William Mark is our go-to person. He replaced Audrey King, and he has been phenomenal to reach out to him when we need things done in the community. William Mark.
Thank you. So noted. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 21 is settlement number 1. Alderwoman Shabazz.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I move to authorize the city attorney's office to settle the claim of HDD and Astra for $4,550,000 with financial contributions from Hussey and Bell.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded that we authorize the city attorney's office to settle the claim of HDD and Astra for $450,000 with financial contributions to Hussey Gay Bell. Thank you, Mr. Attorney, and your team. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. As we continue to work to make sure that the right stories are being told, item number 22, authorize the approval of an interpretive marker installation on the Oglethorpe Lane building in Automatic District 1. This is an installation of a historic marker on the property of the Dr. Otis S. Johnson Cultural Arts Center that will highlight the Wetter House, the Savannah Female Orphan Asylum, the Oglethorpe Lane building, and Albert Ward. Alderwoman Lanier.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I move to.
I believe it's Automatic District 2 though, right?
Is it two? Yeah, okay.
It's 2, but
Move to authorize the approval for an interpretive marker installation on the Oglethorpe Lane building in Automatic District 2.
Second.
been probably moved and seconded, and please let the record reflect that the item is in District 2. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, what a way to start off a new year, right?
Excellent, excellent.
We done. Well, it depends on y'all. We got 3 minutes.
Well, you know, I always got some.
I will say, Mr. Manager, I know that you have a personnel announcement that you wanted to make.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. I wanted to
Reintroduction.
take this opportunity to welcome back to Savannah our Fire Chief, Derek Menard. As you all know, Chief Menard spent several years with us as Fire Chief at the Savannah Fire Department before leaving to his home department to be Chief in Colorado. And we're very pleased that he has graciously agreed to come back and serve as our Fire Chief. He is a transformative leader and somebody that we're very, very happy to have back in the seat and in the executive leadership team table following Chief Kitchen's retirement. So welcome back, Chief Menard, and thank you and the fire department for everything that you do.
Thank you, Chief. Mid pleasures and palaces though may roam, but be ever so humble. There's no place like home. So welcome back, Chief. Glad to have you. Just for me, I wanted to, I'm sure on behalf of Alderman Leggett and those of you who knew her, for Mother Solana Plains, who's gone on to glory and has had her service today. There'll be a public acknowledgement of her later in the date. But thank you, Alderman Leggett. Was with her while she was transitioning, and I had the opportunity to do so as well. Also, Deacon William Miller has also passed away. And so again, people leaving that have not left before. So let's keep their families in our thoughts and our prayers. We will start, where did I start last time? Okay, so we'll start with Alderwoman. Last time I think I started there.
Okay, I'll start. Sorry. I don't have a lot, but I have to say happy birthday to my one grandson. His birthday is tomorrow. He'll be 5. And I said, Muhammad, when is your birthday? He said, Friday. And I like presents. I said, so do I.
Well, happy birthday, and happy birthday to you. You celebrated a birthday as well, right?
It's Friday, yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
All right, Alderman Leggett.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Happy New Year to all. Again, we want to continue to throw our prayers towards the family of Solana Plains, as was said earlier. But we definitely wanted to highlight and continue the prayers for Miss Renee Nicole Good, who was gunned down by ICE officers in Minnesota. We definitely want to continue to pray for those in Salt Lake City who was gunned down at a funeral on last night. And the significance for us is that's right around the corner from where we were at National League of Cities. And for all that did not know, we were just made aware that Mr. Tony Wright Jr. Passed away, and he is the son of one of our own, Mr. Tony Wright, who owns Wright's Child Care. Passed away, so we want to definitely keep them in our prayers. And also, please continue to look forward to great things happening in the 2nd District. What I have in my hand, I want to thank the City Manager's Office. There's a long list of ideas and wants that we've asked for, and they put them all in line, so we look forward to creating good benchmarks and checking off all of the boxes, Mr. Mayor, for all the great things that's happening in the 2nd District.
Thank you, sir. Alderwoman Wilder Bryan.
Yes, sir. I want to thank City DeMonte for the wreaths that went through all of the districts, Assistant City Manager for the hot chocolate for our Christmas trolley. The park has a groundbreaking on March 6th at 9:30. The Daffin Park Playground completion date is March 31st. The night field light installation is on the 28th. And then I wanted to East Savannah, our markers. Luciana said that we're waiting for the receipts, and then we will get with the community and Bridget Liddy to announce those. I'm just grateful to be here, and we started out with a good year, and let's keep moving. Let's go. Yes.
Thank you. Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to say Happy New Year to everyone, and it's just good to be back. Looking forward to a fantastic year here in our city of Savannah. I want to thank the constituents and the citizens of the 5th District for continuing to be so grand, and we are doing great things in the 5th District, and especially keeping on top of everything, our public safety within the district and throughout the city of Savannah. There's one great thing that's happening, and it's happened so quickly, and we are so grateful to the city manager and staff, and that is on the far west of the 5th District. We just seemed like it was just yesterday, we had a groundbreaking for our public safety facility. And now we are here to announce that we are getting ready to cut the ribbon and also have a tour of the facility. It is done out at New Hampstead area, and it's coming up this month at 1:30, and I believe on the 3rd, one of the Mondays. Just be on the lookout for that particular ribbon cutting and tour of the public safety facility in the New Hampstead area. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Chairman Palumbo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Happy New Year, everybody. Just wanted to thank all of Team Savannah, and especially the Savannah Police Department, the men and women that serve our community every single day, for going above and beyond. We appreciate you.
Here, here. Alderman Purty.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate that. I also want to echo what Nick Palumbo said about our public safety folks. Unfortunately, the South Side has had a few rough incidents, I'd say, over the holidays and just after. I do want to lift up the family of Matthew Trawick, the young man, the father and husband that was shot and killed over in the Target parking lot. And the swift actions that the Savannah Police Department were able to get out there, investigate, and handle the situation very quickly. Unfortunately, we see online a lot of comments about pointing fingers and whose fault, and it's the government's fault. It's Alderman Purty, it's Mayor Johnson. We cannot, again, and I'm going to echo some things that the mayor says, we can't police our way out of some of these things. There's a community effort and some responsibility that has to take place among households, among personal responsibility, and as a community, we have to hold each other accountable. Unfortunately, a person's life was lost, and we will mourn with that family, and we'll stand with that family, and we will do everything we can to ensure that nothing like that happens again. Thank you.
Thank you. Alderwoman Miller Blackley.
Thank you, Mayor Johnson. I'd like to send out deepest sympathies and sincere condolences to my family on the loss of our cousin, Carnell Green, and also to the young man that lost his life in Frazier Homes, John Oliver Jr. Want to congratulate Reverend Dr. Leonard Smalls for ringing the bell today, yesterday. He's been battling illness with his health, and we just want to thank and praise God that he got the opportunity to ring the bell. Also, Calvary Baptist, they did not win the championship, but they did come in second place, and they did a phenomenal job, thanks to my grandson, Ty Paintney. Yeah, Ty, Nana talking about you today. Did a phenomenal job, and we just want to, and your babies too, Daphne. Just want to shout them out and let them know that we got them regardless. They did a very good job. And with that being said, happy holidays. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Now it's time to get down to doing the business that we need to do to move our city forward. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes,
I'd like
ma'am.
to, I forgot to send out condolences to one of my family's very, very good friends and mother sister, and that is in the person of Mrs. Sister Mother Solana Plains, who poured libations throughout the city of Savannah for our ancestors and the elders of our community for so many decades. And she's going to be truly, truly missed in our city. And actually, at this particular time, she's being laid to rest right now. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, ma'am. Is your mic on?
It's on now.
There we go.
I want to tell our city manager, Mr. J. Melder, thank you so very much. You and Ms. Daphne Williams and your staff for supporting our Kwanzaa crawl, and also to Dr. Jamal Torre. It was a phenomenal event, along with all of the vendors and the performers. We did a phenomenal job, and for that I want to tell you all thank you. We coming bigger and better next year, okay?
This year.
Mr. Mayor.
Well, yeah, this year. I'm still in 2025. Thank y'all so much.
Mr. Mayor, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, I have 2:30 on my calendar, staff, and if that's not right, please correct me. There will be a ribbon cutting for the I&D water treatment plant.
Right.
And at 2:30, so come out and let's.
Thank you for lifting that.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
forgot to mention that we want to keep Marion Robbins in prayer. He was the young student that got hit and run at Johnson. Yeah, so we want to pray for him too. Yeah, and we also lost another 14-year-old. We got to work on that, what is it, 0. Nick?
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do you have anything? Mr. Attorney, you have anything? Mr. Manager, do you have anything? Ladies and gentlemen, we start strong, we end strong, we are adjourned. Thank you all so much. Be Savannah strong.